The first Thanksgiving was celebrated by the Pilgrims and the Native Americans. The Pilgrims lived in England, but the King of England would not let them worship God and go to the church that they wanted to go to. So they left England to find a new place to live where they could freely worship God. The Pilgrims sailed to America on a ship called the Mayflower. It was a small ship and it was very crowded. When the Pilgrims arrived in America, it was winter. The winter had a lot of bad weather and a lot of Pilgrims died from diseases. The Pilgrims met a Native American named Squanto, who taught them how to plant their crops. In the fall, the Pilgrims' crops were harvested. They were ready to be picked. They had a successful harvest with bountiful crops. That means many, many crops. Since their harvest was so plentiful and bountiful, they decided to give thanks to God, and they had a Thanksgiving celebration that lasted 3 days. They invited the Native Americans to join them as a way to show their thanks and appreciation for all the help that the Native Americans had given them. At the first Thanksgiving, they had a great feast. They ate foods like ducks, geese, deer, corn, squash, onions, lettuce, carrots, cabbage, nuts, and fruits. They also ate seafood like fish, lobster, clams, and oysters. They also played games, sang songs, and danced during the 3 days of celebration. We don't know for sure if they ate turkey, but we probably think they did not. At the first Thanksgiving, they had a great feast. Today, at Thanksgiving, we celebrate by having a great feast with our friends and family as well. Thanksgiving today lasts for only 1 day instead of 3 days. Many of the foods that we eat today are very different from the first Thanksgiving. Today, our feast includes foods like turkey, dressing, or sometimes called stuffing, cranberries and cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes or yams, it's sometimes called, green beans, and pumpkin pie. We also like to have green bean casserole, other vegetables like squash, rolls. Sometimes we eat pecan pie. And today, a lot of people like to watch football and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on Thanksgiving Day. Now, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the 4th Thursday in November. Thanksgiving is still celebrated to give thanks for all of the blessing we have in our lives.